All right. When I saw this ad earlier this week, the Peloton ad with the skinny thin Amerasian wife, and she'd get the Peloton for Christmas or whatever day it is. I had I didn't have a problem with exercise stuff like this, like the mirror, the Peloton thing, and the whole networking with everybody and all this other stuff. When I was going to the gym before all the surgeries hit, when I was going to the gym 6 nights a week and just working my butt off, because I would always go at night. Planet Fitness, I would always go at night because there's like nobody there, and because I was already, retired, and so going at night, nobody's there, nobody had to bother me, and people would ask me, how is it that you're exercising by yourself? How is it that you're exercising? Nobody else is around. How are you staying motivated? Well, the answer to that, this was the answer I gave them, was my doctor, because I was forced into retirement. Um, this is before the majority of my surgeries, my stage 3 kidney disease. This is before all of that. But apparently, I mean, I own a karaoke DJ company, and I'm one of those people. I micromanage the company, my employees, myself. You know, it's my name. So I wanted to make sure that in doing the shows is doing the shows, the bar shows, the karaoke shows. I was fine. That was, its thing, and I'd stress out even from that, because my way of thinking is I'm here, Friday, Saturday, or Thursday, or whatever, Monday, or whatever day that my company would be there, me personally, or my employees. And y'all had a hard day at work, whatever. This was my way of trying to take that stress away by entertaining you. That's why, it's my company is an entertainment company. Now, if it was doing to like if we were doing weddings, quinceañeras, anything like that, that's your day. That's your special day. I can't fuck that up. I don't want to fuck that up. I don't want my employees to fuck that up. So I'd be stressing like big time. I'd even be texting the customers. If it was one of my employees, I'd be texting the hey, are they doing a good job? Are they staying on top of things? And I mean, I'd be stressing out. Well, my blood pressure was really high. My cholesterol was really high. My doctor was like, your numbers are so bad. Your labs are so bad. You are dying. And he was my primary, but he was also doctor. He was, a physician. So he was also a musician. So he knew what I was doing for a living at that point with my music. I'd been singing my entire life and everything. So getting the karaoke was natural. And he was like, "Are you working?" I was like, "Yeah, I got my show. My show's personally 6 nights a week, and then I've got the employees working and everything." And he was, "You're dying." He goes, "You're literally killing yourself. That's it. You need to stop." So I ended up just retiring. So that was my motivation when I started working out. Um, eating healthy and eating more healthy than I was. I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, I don't do any of that stuff. So I was basically doing even more to be healthy. And people were like, "Man, how are you so motivated? How are you so motivated?" And I was like, when your doctor tells you that you're literally dying, you're fucking dying. That right there is enough motivation to, all right, I got to cut that shit out. So when I look at stuff like the Peloton commercial or the mirror or any of these where it's all networked together and you're networked with people all over the world and all this other stuff, I just don't like those. If your health isn't that much of a priority, what is it? What there's a former wrestler who became a former professional wrestler who became a personal trainer, and he said during an interview, he goes, "A lot of personal trainers aren't going to like this." He goes, "But I want to get you to the point where you don't need me." I've been in the martial arts since I was 5. Me and my friends would mountain bike, we would rock climb. We were active like fucking crazy. Me and my friends would be at the gym and work. We would just growing up. This is us as teenagers. We'd be on the military base because we're all military brats. We'd be working out all the time, practicing not just from our martial arts classes, but we'd get together and be sparring with each other because a lot of us took different styles. So we'd be sparring with each other to learn how to combat those different styles. Because back then, tournaments were just open tournaments. There were like foot sweeps were legit. Pretty much everything was like legit. It wasn't like the Karate Kid where you could only hit between here and here and all. It wasn't the point system and all that. No, it was an open tournament. Basically, kick the other person's ass. Real life, real life. I love those tournaments. I miss those tournaments. So we'd be, working out all the time. So that was my motivation. Just the exercise, just to be healthy. That's enough. So I look at the Peloton and all these other things. I mean, I've got my total gym, I've got my elliptical, I've got my weights, I've got my bags, I've got my targets for martial arts and stuff. I have my weapons, I do weapons training. I do archery. I mean, as much as I can because I'm still recovering from a ton of fucking shit. But that right there is enough motivation. Just living, just trying to be healthy. That is enough motivation. I don't need to be networked with like hundreds of other people and shit. So as I said, that's the only problem. Not the only problem, but that is one of the problems I have with like the Peloton. And there's also that every time you see these commercials, because we talked about it, we had a bully tournament this weekend, and so on Saturday, this popped up. This story popped up. Peloton commercial outrage is mind blowing. This came up on my feed during the tournament, and I was like, "Yo, guys, check this shit out." And they were like, "Hey, I've seen that commercial. Why is it always like fucking thin people who are already in shape? Like, oh my god, I got a Peloton. Oh my god, why don't they have like average people or fat people? Why don't they have like that? Why is it that everybody that has one of these Peloton things, they're already in fucking great shape and shit? That's bullshit. So we're talking about this. So everybody's like, well, Mark, what is it about? So I start playing video and it became about the sexist thing. Me and the guys were like, what? How is the fucking commercial sexist? It was like, the fuck are they talking about? It's just because the husband bought it for his wife. I mean, like he's saying she's fat. Dude, if you see the fucking commercial, the bitch is thin as a stick. She's thin. She's too thin for my taste because I love thick women. I love a thick woman. I'll break somebody that's fucking thin. I mean, she's an attractive lady, but not my type because she's just flat. But it's just one of those. Why is it sexist? We're looking at it on my phone, and it's like, dude, she's obviously happy. She's excited that she got this thing. Why is it sexist? It's like, what the? It's so, oh my God, these people are so stupid now. Damn SJWs are y'all, as I said with my other previous video earlier today, y'all are just looking for shit to be offended by. I guarantee you there's nothing to be offended by in your fucking lives. You're looking for it. You're seeking it out to be offended. Sounds like y'all just do not have happy lives. And I've had people, well, I'm fine. I'm happy with my life. No, you're not. If you're the kind of person that you're seeking shit out to be offended, I can see somebody going, well, Mark, you're posting your videos. You're upset. And I'm like, no, what I'm upset about is people being stupid. It's starting to spill over. I don't really give a fuck. As I said, it doesn't affect my life whatsoever. I don't give a fuck. Anybody got the balls enough to even try and confront me if I wear my Trump hat or whatever? I said, I'll throw. That's the way I grew up, so I don't give a fuck. So I make my videos because we need more of us out there. People like me who are combating these dumbass SJW. We need somebody, because I had a lot of people tell me, man, it's about time because I watch some of the people that you follow too. Yeah, they're younger than you. Like, yeah, we need more people of color, of intelligence, and older to be speaking out on the dumb shit that these fucking kids go around falsely putting out there in the world. Like racism. What racism? Where was commonplace? Commonplace. Like as the nose on your face. Racism was commonplace. Sexism was commonplace back in the day. You guys are out there like looking for it, like Hiawatha and shit. You're fucking looking for racism. You're looking for sexism to be offended. That's not real. That's not real offense. If you're actively out there looking for it, like that bitch, Canadian bitch who went around trying to get a Brazilian fucking wax on her eye genitals and shit just to sue people, looking for trouble. Anyway, let's get into the video.
It appears that she wanted it. He got it for her, and she was amazed. She used it.
Wait. Gotta start all the way from the beginning, which is what I had done. I don't know why I didn't. Anyway.
Man, y'all mad at the Peleton commercial? This video is brought to you by The Outstated Store. The Outstated Store. Get the link in the description section. Let's get into this. Ladies and gentlemen, can somebody, anybody, find somebody. Can you help me understand why people are outraged at this Peleton commercial? If you don't know what the Peleton is, let me explain it to you very succinctly. The Peleton is a $2,000 indoor stationary bike that connects people all over the world to participate in aerobic fitness on a bicycle with cycling classes and other workouts. There is over 500,000 people that own this $2,000 Peleton in the United States of America and probably abroad all over the world. Now, why are people?
I got my stand-up, sit-down elliptical that I use. I love that thing. Love it. I put on my YouTube channels or my Amazon Music, or I'll play like we're talking like freestyle, like Cover Girls, Expose, TKA, TKA. I'll play freestyle music to be pumped up, 80s fucking shit, or I'll play 80s, 80s rock, or I'll play heavy metal, something to just be motivated, everything, and I'll just be doing my exercise routine. This whole net 2,000 my stand-up sit-down elliptical was the same damn thing as the stupid Peloton. It didn't cost anywhere near that price. And it does the same fucking thing. Oh, it's got a TV screen that you can network. I've got it in my exercise room with a TV hooked up to the internet. So if I want to network with people, you could do that. There are things you can actually do that. You don't need to spend over $2,000 buying. There are networking classes. You could just do that. You could just hook up with people online and work out with people. You don't have to spend all of this fucking money and then the subscription on top of that with like the Peloton. Just get your basic stand-up, sit-down elliptical. And if you need to be networked with other people because you need that extra motivation, because if you're not motivated because you're already overweight or out of shape or something, if you're not already motivated just for your own health reasons, whatever. To each their own, as long as they're exercising, whatever.
Upset that in this commercial, advertising to people that are likely going to purchase the Peloton, i.e. dual income, meaning married people, and then women are more than likely are going to use the Peloton. That's not a man thing. Men don't normally do cycling classes. And one reason is because it's extremely feminized at this point in many arenas and many cycling gyms. It's not like outdoor cycling. So they're marketing to their base. They want to get people to turn out and buy this thing for Christmas. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The only people that's really mad are people that are hating. These sloppy Joe people who don't want to work out, don't want to be physically fit, want to sit around and make excuses all day, sit in the mirror and hate themselves because they know they ain't where they need to be because they cannot pull the trigger and actually work out. And they'll be envious of women like the woman that's in this commercial, riding a Peloton, reaching her dreams and goals of being physically fit and better than she was the year before. Now, everybody knows that who have common sense in the brain. And all you emasculated men who are walking around saying, I wouldn't do this, this is sexist. Shut your mouth. Close your mouth. I got to treat you like my kid now. Shut your mouth.
Yep.
Now daddy's talking. Now I got to put some common sense into your brain. Let's watch this video. I'm going to narrate the video because I don't want any copyright issues. So I'm going to narrate the video. You watch it. It's 30 seconds long. And I want y'all to see how ridiculous America has become. People have been outraged at this video. The video starts out with a great man surprising his wife with a Peloton. She wanted it this whole.
Now, mind you, look at her. She's already stick thin. Doesn't mean she's in shape because it doesn't mean she's toned. She's stick thin. Look at her. She ain't got a belly at all. Did she even have a kid? But we already know it's just a commercial. Just monetization. It's just a commercial. But that's my issue with it. The fact that every single one of these commercials, the person is already thin as fucking hell. You could probably just work out for like 2 weeks and be instantly fucking toned. So whatever. Why don't y'all have more average people, more real people buying these things or in the commercials? Not somebody who's already like a fucking board. She's already stick thin, like it's supposed to mean something to me. What success that I would observe. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, look at the success that she's had. What success? She was already stick thin.
She was excited about it. She's on the Peloton. She's getting the workouts in, coming home from work, before work, waking up early, doing everything that she wanted to do, accomplishing her dreams and goals on this Peloton. She's pushing herself. She's excited. Next year, they sit in front of the television, and they talk about her success after they bought the Peloton. She thanks her husband for the end. Pretty much the commercial in a nutshell. Who will be mad that a good man will spend that money on his wife to accomplish her dreams? Ladies and gentlemen, if you work out and you know anything about physical fitness, you know the Peloton isn't about losing weight. Working out isn't just losing weight. Working out is being healthy. Working out is having endurance, having longevity, being able to be your best, the best version of yourself. Everybody knows that. These people are bringing them stuff that's irrelevant. If you notice in the video, it appears that they live in a climate where it's snowing at, where it looks like it could be a lot of trees there, like Seattle or somewhere like that, where it rains a lot. It makes sense to have a Peloton where you can work out consistently, even if you have a strenuous schedule with your children and whatever the case that may be going on. You may not have time to go outside on a bike and do all that stuff. You can do it right at your house. And another thing, this woman they bring up, oh, she was 116 pounds and she did the whole year just to lose, be 112 pounds. It's just dumb. As you can see in the video, she's not concerned about losing weight. She's concerned about reaching goals and achieving things that she wasn't able to do the year before. Anybody that know anything about riding bikes is not necessarily about losing weight.
Right.
There are incremental goals that you want to hit, meaning how much can you hold a certain amount of power? How long can you go without getting tired and fatigued? Can you keep up with people in the class? Can you compete with people all around the country and see how prolific your endurance can be? There's more to this stuff than these old brain dead people want to point out. And I'd say this, it's very honorable to see a family that's intact, right? In this commercial, you got a husband, a wife, a child. They're definitely doing well enough that they can afford a $2,000 bike. Let me tell you this is what I want to add. It's very clear to me that people are just saying, oh, the husband is fat shaming and he's trying to make her perfect and overbearing.
How is he fat shaming when she was already thin as fucking hell? Oh my God, these fucking SJWs are just retarded.
In the commercial, as you saw, he didn't say, he wasn't even in the commercial. He didn't make her get up in the morning. He didn't tell her to do selfies. He didn't do none of that stuff. It appears that she wanted it. He got it for her, and she was amazed. She used it, and it benefited her. What did she buy him? Nothing. Nobody knows what she bought him. It's all about her. Like I said in the beginning of the video, it's a marketing strategy. People that are outraged about this should be ashamed of themselves. It pretty much tells you the condition of America today, where people are so soft. I mean, they're soft as wet toilet paper mixed with marshmallows and whipped cream. That's how soft people have become. You can't even be a normal person. And this is what I will say, and I'm done. If you are mad at people trying to work out, you probably should go to the gym. You probably should start getting on a regimen so you can live longer and stop complaining.
Here's the thing. You notice that? People who are complaining about this shit, the fat shaming and all this other bullshit, are the ones who are always out of shape. Always. So obviously the issues more than likely came from high school, where people are just absolutely mean. Way more blunt than in your adult life. Way more blunt than your adult life. We're talking like school, your fucking school time. That's when people are at their most honest, most brutal. So you notice, as I said, that when it's people bitching about this shit, it's people who are already out of shape, overweight. Because why would somebody who's working out, who's already exercising, who's already in shape, care about somebody else trying to get into shape? People who exercise love those success stories of a person who was here, overweight, out of shape, and everything, and then got here. People love those damn stories. It's these people who, it's one excuse after, I've tried to lose the weight, and I swear I can't. I've had friends, because sometimes you need to take drastic action. So I've had friends who have had the gastric bypass and boom, lost the weight, which I made sure to tell them, hey, it ain't just about losing the weight, your tone, because as you're losing the weight, you're going to have all this extra skin and stuff. You need to do something to stay toned. Yes, you will lose the fat, unless you're toning, it ain't going to look right. It's going to look nasty. So we know that the gastric bypass stuff works, but you still need to work out on top of that so you don't end up with the flabby skin and everything else and it just looks gross. So I had my ex-fiance, she exercised during that time, and she toned most of herself up, but then she stopped. So then her muscles were like as weak as like a 5-year-old, and she looked great, but she was weak. I mean, her muscles were just atrophied really bad. She looked great. I was like, another one, she didn't exercise during that time that she had after she had her bypass, and ended up with all the extra folds and it just was, and then I had another friend who is active duty Army right now, and she had gained weight and had the gastric bypass, and she was active duty, and she did work out, and I think she did Thrive also, or some stuff with another friend of ours, but she still needed to have a lot of the skin removal surgeries. So everybody's different. You can't guarantee to tone up and have that skin, elasticity come back. Everybody's different. So there are those people who will need that skin removal surgery, because everybody's different. We know this. But there are many different things out there. My son back home my son's mother, she had that pass and lost the weight and exercised. On top of that, so there are drastic measures that you can take, but in the end, still need to work out, still need to eat right, still need to exercise. still need to be active. I mean, right now, I've gotten into arguments. This is my own personal story. I've gotten into arguments with my doctors about me working out. I was, as I said, I was in the gym six nights a week. I'd worked out here with my equipment here at home 6 nights a week, sometimes seven. You know, I would just like work because I had not been out of shape since I was like 13 years old. And just whatever shit got in the way or shit happened, and I ended up gaining weight and everything with the cholesterol and all that stuff and everything. And you know, the whole thing, I was dying and all that stuff. So I started working out here. But once the equipment got to a point, not of being athletic, I wanted to bulk up for the first time in my life. I was always athletically thin, but I wanted to bulk up. So I was doing the weight gainer and, you know, that stuff. Um, and I was going, so I was like, you know what, in order to do bulk up, I don't have those kind of weights. I got my total gym and my elliptical to stay athletic, to stay thin. It's not really going to do anything for you bulking up. So I had to, you know, that's when I started going to Planet Fitness and everything. And uh, after a while, I don't know, something happened where I was feeling a lot of pain in my abdomen and kind of kept putting it off for a few days. Finally, it just wouldn't go away. It wasn't like really, really, really painful. It was just annoying. And went in, and the doctor, they did the ultrasound thing, and we're like, oh shit, we need to get you in surgery right now. Your gallbladder needs to come out now. And it was supposed to be a routine surgery, just your basic surgery, put me under, wake up, and you know, in the recovery, and boom, done. Woke up in intensive care. And I was like, why the hell am I actually in a hospital room? What's going on? Turned out that the gallbladder was worse than they thought. And so I was laid up for days. They had to like cut me open, not the little incisions and just, you know, cut it into pieces and remove it. No, they had to slice me open and move my intestines and stuff around to get to it. It was that bad. And so I was out of commission. Then I ended up having two more abdominal surgeries in the same place. So my abs are sliced all to hell because of other complications after the gallbladder surgery. So then kidney disease kicked in. From I'm trying to sue. This is another part of it. I'm trying to sue VA right now. What they didn't give me the kidney disease, I'm at stage 3. So if I was going through a lot of labs, I was getting like poked and prodded a lot. I mean, we're talking having to go to the ER multiple times because of dehydration and almost passing out. My body was cramping up like crazy. Muscles were close to tearing because of the dehydration and everything. Come to find out that my gastroenterologist had said that I had some kind of a rare condition that only affects like about 15 to 20% of the world's population, and from the gallbladder kind of thing, and the dehydration was basically attacking my entire body. So just things went to hell with my entire system. So gained weight, and I had, as I said, I haven't had any kind of weight or belly or anything like that since I was like 13. And everybody, my friends, family, doctors are like, Mark, you have an excuse. You have a reason. You had knee surgeries, knee replacement, ankle reconstruction. Your abs are all cut up to hell. You know, you are screwed up. Sleep apnea. It's like you have an excuse. I'm like, I don't care, doc. I don't care that I have a medical reason. I don't like it. I don't like looking this way. I don't like feeling this way. I don't like not being able to fit into a lot of my clothes, which I was going to have to get new clothes anyway because of bulking up. But be out of shape really upset me. And I tried to exercise again, ended up damaging my abs again, even though they said it was fine. It had already been 3 months and they were like, you should be healed. Good. Ended up, I was taking it easy, but ended up ripping, you know, the ab where the cuts were, you know, the incisions and everything. And I was like, fine, fine, I'll sit still. Fine, I won't exercise. But then I started doing at least my elliptical, you know, And then come to find out that my doctor was like, "Hey, are you exercising?" And I was like, it was one of his PAs. I was like, "Yeah," but I'm like, it's not like, extensive. It's not strenuous exercise. It's just exercise, to try to at least keep even until I can get back to where I can. Y'all are saying it's really really cool, and I can actually get back to like go for exercising. And the PA was like, "Nope, that's it. You need to stop right now." I was like, "What? Why?" And it was. She goes, "There's a." She circled on my lab, my paperwork. She said, "This number is a toxin because of your kidney disease. This toxin." She goes, you exercising is causing, it's releasing a toxin. And I was like, "Oh, you mean like the what I can't think of the word right now. Of when you exercise and you're that kind of thing." She knows. She goes, "No, it's not that. It's a byproduct from that." I was like, "There's a toxin within the toxin." I was like, "What the?" I'm like, "This is the first I'm hearing of this shit." And even other people I was speaking to, people who are big time more, in exercising and things like, they were like, "Man, I've never even heard of this shit." And I'm like, apparently, labs are even more, more detailed now and everything, Um, so she goes, "Nope, you need to stop exercising because this number is popping too high and it's damaging your kidneys, and you're already at stage 3. Stage 4, it's something I refuse to get to. Stage 4 is dialysis. And fuck that. No, can't do it. No." And of course, stage 5 is you need a replacement. You need, kidney replacement, kidney transplant. Stage 3, you cannot fix. Once you're at stage 3, you're stuck there, or you better be stuck there. You can't go backward. You're at stages 1 and 2, which I've had friends were at stages 1 and 2. You can catch it in time and reverse it. This is the reason why I'm trying to sue. Why? And this is from my gastro doctor. This is from my primary, who is also a surgeon, and my kidney specialist. Why didn't your primary at the VA catch this? You were going through a ton of labs. So why the hell didn't he catch that your kidneys were getting to stage 1, stage 2? Where this is how my doctor even approached me. He thought I knew to already be at stage 3, and I'm going through the VA, which means you have your regular checkups, your regular labs, every 3 to 6 months. You know, he rightly assumed that this is something I already knew. So he goes, "So hey, how are you handling your kidney disease?" And I was like, "The fuck are you talking about, doc?" He goes, "You have stage 3 kidney disease." And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And so he explained what it was, and I was like, "I have no idea." Immediately, so I called a couple of my friends who were doctors, and this particular doctor was like, "Mark, you need to sue. This is bullshit. He should have fucking caught this. This You can't repair stage 3. Stage 3, you need to stay at. There's no way to go backwards into stage 2, stage 1. You need to stay at stage 3, because if you get to stage 4, that's dialysis. Stage 5 is you need a transplant, which I've already been told now I need to get on the list now because it's inevitable to get to stage 4. It's inevitable. They're telling me I'm holding steady, I'm doing good, but they're saying it's inevitable. Eventually, it's gonna get worse. They were like, "You need to sue. He should have caught this. Your doctor should have caught this." That doctor is no longer there. And I've been told by law firms, the Archuleta law firm, have a case. This, my friends are really pissed about this. I have a case. It just wasn't, the money wasn't in it enough for them to take the case. I was like, "Excuse me?" So I have a case to sue the VA, but because it's not worth enough money, you won't take the case. What a bunch of assholes. So I was going to move to the country at that point. I was going to move to Oklahoma, to the country in Oklahoma. I can't do that. If I travel, yeah, pretty much I have to be near a major hospital or a major health facility, you know, after at pretty much all time. So moving to the country with this fiance I had at the time, one who had lost the gastric bypass and had, gotten really like atrophied, muscular wise. Um, owned a lot of property up there in Oklahoma, but in the country, and it's like a 2.5 hour drive just to a major like hospital. And doctor was like, nope, you can't do that. You need to be near a major hospital like at all times. And so be told that, I mean, so the lawyer for that law firm said that also they're going to say that your life is
And being jealous.
your life is you're holding steady, right? Your doctor said you were holding steady, so you're okay. I'm going, what do you? I'm not okay. I'm at fucking stage 3 kidney disease because of this either person's incompetence, negligence, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yes, I'm still alive. Yes, I'm holding steady. My life is forever changed. I can't eat certain foods. I can't fully exercise. I can't move to the country, which is something I wanted to do. If I travel, I have to know where the hospitals are at all times. So I don't know what the fuck that's not necessarily a life where you have to be cautious of everything in your life. Food you eat, everything that you do is micromanaged. That's a life. There's a ton of choices that were taken away from me. So yeah, that doctor's no longer there. But fuck that shit. I'm still suing. I just need to find a law firm that will do it. So I'm pissed in the sense that I can't even fully exercise either right now or yet or period. My doctor's like, I don't know. He goes, I don't know what news I can have. Because I was like, when can I fully start working out again? When can I start fully exercising again? Because this belly is not something I have had. He goes, well, you've got torn abs, because of surgeries and everything. They're going to be weak. And I was like, doc, I understand. I understand. I do. Because of, women who have had C-sections and things. So your abs are never the same. I understand that. I do. But it's like, can we work together? Something. He goes, just be patient. And I'm like, it's been like 5 years. I'm already 49. How much more patient do you want me to be? Which is why, as I said, that I'm going to be looking for a lawyer to sue the VA for this, because this is bullshit. My life is changed in a way that is just ridiculous because of a doctor's incompetence. So I want to work out. I want to exercise. I'm being told that I need to chill out for a while longer, just a while longer, hold on a while longer. you know, so these people who I'm coming at myself. I already know that somebody's going to look at this video and be like, well, you're not all in perfect shape. And I'm like, yeah, I was. I also have a medical fucking reason. Many medical reasons fucking piled on top of each other. I still want to exercise. I still want to work out. I still am doing as much as I possibly can without pissing off my damn doctors and shit. You got these people who just want to be fucking lazy, attack a goddamn commercial. No, I went off on a tangent. I know, like I normally do. The video, again, wasn't supposed to be long. None of my videos are supposed to be long. just kind of, when it deals with the stuff that I post my videos on are things that have impacted my life one way or the other. Things that I have actually lived through or experienced myself. I'm not just talking for the sake of talking. These are things I have personally, on some level, have dealt with it in my life. I want to share that experience with other people, that you're not alone. So I just, people going after a Peloton commercial, you have no fucking lives. None. S. Holiday, she's got the money. I love Tess Holiday. I am very attracted to that woman. She is beautiful. She is a beautiful woman. I worry about her health. I've had friends who have died from being very overweight because of heart failure and things like that. She is a beautiful woman, but she can have the gastric bypass. She can. She's got a kid now. You really should be thinking of that. Doesn't have to lose all the weight. As I said, my ex-fiance, I wasn't happy. I was going to work out with her. So that way she didn't need, I was like, look, we were both military, we were veterans at that time, but we were both military. So we both grew up, country and all this other stuff. So I was like, no. And I've been in the martial arts pretty much my shit since I was 5. So pretty much my whole life, you know? So I was like, come on, let me just work out with you. You don't need this gastric bypass thing. But she wanted to take that shortcut, I wasn't too happy about it. I didn't want her to lose as much weight as she did lose. I was like, I just would like you to tone up. I love your curves. You know me, I love me some curvy women. So I was like, I don't want you to do that. You're going to get too thin. No, still beautiful. Absolutely a beautiful woman. But it just, like, I don't, and I got my friends now. I got women who care about me and friends and family that are telling me, Mark, you look fine right now. Why the hell are you so obsessed with getting, with working out again and everything? What you look, because I've had girls who have gone up. It's like, I like you as is. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't. It is me that has to live in this shell, in this form. I have to live in this body for as long as I got it. So I'm not happy, you know. So as I said, I'm trying to do what I can to hold on before I could fully get the permission to exercise fully again and everything and stuff. So to look at these kind of situations where you got these dumbass people complaining about a fucking workout video, a workout ad. I mean, it's just, oh man. I'm telling you, Brandon, I agree with you, brother. I agree with you that these people are losing their fucking minds.
Of other people because they ain't you. Let me know what y'all think, man. I know y'all know that this is outrageous. I want to see how outrageous do you guys think it is. Write it in the comment section. Like and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get notifications anytime.
I always forget about that. Like, share, subscribe. I've had many people who have already told me, it's like, dude, you're like the most real, honest Black person I have ever met in my life. And it's like, man, we need more like you. This is from my Mexican friends, my Asian friends, my white friends, my Black friends. This is from everybody. Like, man, we need more people like you. Call out this bullshit about racism and like, just no. We need more people like you. That's the reason why I don't care about being monetized. I say that in all my videos. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm a disabled veteran that collects my disability. So YouTube, Facebook, y'all can all kiss my ass about, we're not going to monetize him. Fuck y'all. Don't care. I'll cut off my videos because you're fucking with freedom of speech and shit. But I don't give a goddamn about being monetized. Like, that's supposed to stop me from making videos. I'm already retired, motherfuckers. I'm already a disabled veteran, tired. So you trying to demonetize me or not monetize me at all ain't gonna stop me. You know damn well that that's one of the reasons why it fucks with other people, because that is what their income is to be monetized off of their video. Me, I don't give a fuck. You ain't stopping me from making videos. I'm already retired. I beta test for video games. I beta test for RPGs, Wizards of the Coast. I'm a ranked Magic the Gathering player. I am a nerd, a geek. I'm 6'1", over 270, martial artist, second degree black belt, 2 red sashes. Hunt, I bow hunt, shoot, military veteran. So I'm a nerd, a geek. I will fuck you up. I'm not that kind of nerd where you're just, Revenge of the Nerds, weak fucking Booger and all those fucking dudes and shit, and Lamar and all. No, 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 no. I'm a geek. I got my degree in degree in microcomputer technology. I was military intelligence in the army. I'm a nerd, a geek. I will fuck you up. So, no, I'm not. I have had your Sheldon type nerds tell me, "You're not a nerd. You don't look like a nerd." Dude, so you're even stereotyping. Like, you don't want us to stereotype that you are a nerd or a geek. Then you're going to stereotype me because you're muscular. You're not a nerd. You're not a geek. But I've been playing D&D since 1983. We're talking first edition, advanced D&D, which is considered first edition. I've been playing video games. It's like, dude, I'm a nerd, I'm a geek. Just because I don't look like it doesn't mean shit. I'm also Wiccan, a naturalist, Wiccan, pagan. I've had people tell me, you don't look like a witch. What the fuck is it? What? Bewitched with the hat? I mean, what the fuck are you? Dude, stop. Or my friend who owns Club Dito, Gothic nightclub, or my friends at DJ Arkham. I am goth. You don't look it. I do cosplay. I do medieval fighting, guard. I've got my friends in the SCA that have been trying to get me to join for years. I just saw everybody at the Las Cruces Ren Fair, all in their full plate armor, and it's like, yo, when are you going to join us, man? It's like, with my knees, the surgeries and stuff like that, which they told me I could do the combat archery. I was like, ooh, I may have to do that. The plate armor is not cheap. That shit is expensive as fuck. So, but Quicksilver and everybody, they said they would help me out. So I'm a nerd, a geek, I'm a fighter. As I said, I do actual weapons training, I do combat training, I'm a hunter, I do target practice. I got my friends trying to get me in competition shooting. I am not your typical geek, your typical nerd. And the fact that I'm not your Sheldon or Leonard or Raj or whatever, I would have been friends with those guys. If those were my friends, those would have been my friends. I would have been like, yo, come on, Sheldon's a lost cause. Leonard, everybody else, we're gonna go out to the shooting range. I'm gonna make you not your typical nerd. You could still be a nerd, you could still be a geek, but you don't have to be that. So Sheldon would have been a lost cause. I didn't even want to watch that show. I didn't watch that show for years when it came out, because being a nerd, being a geek, having them make it to where it was your typical nerds and geeks, weak with the glasses and they're all nerdy and everything, that show infuriated me, because I'm like, wait a minute, I'm a nerd, I'm a geek. And for you idiots that don't know the difference, look it up. Like, I'm a nerd, I'm a geek, but I'm not some weak ass little pushover, that got bullied in school and all that shit. It's like, why are these? And throughout the entire show, I was waiting for them to introduce a character that would be like me. I was waiting for it, craving it. I was like, this is going to be the last season. It's going to be like the last season. They've got to introduce somebody like me, somebody who's a nerd and a geek, but I'm both. Somebody who's a nerd and a geek and also a jock at the same fucking time. I was waiting for that, and they didn't do it. That show still, even to the end, which made me cry, the series finale made me cry, it still pissed me off. They stereotyped throughout the entire damn fucking series instead of throwing it out there like the movie Airheads did, that pointed out Nerds and geeks are all walks of life. You don't have to be the weak little, just stick thin, with the glasses, Harry Potter. You don't need to be that. You could be like me, 6'1", martial artist, hunter, fighter, shooter, fisherman. You could be all of that and still be a nerd and a geek. That shit, it just pisses me off. Anyway, completely got off subject again. As I said, I love giving more background. Let me see. Yeah, you always have to be comfortable within your own body. Yep, that is true, B. Here's to the atypical nerds. We always stand tall. Yep, I agree. Agree with you wholeheartedly on that. But I want to finish this video up again. Oh my God, my videos go way much longer than I tried. Try to get them down. I mean, this one's only like 7 minutes long. I try to get my videos down to at least maybe be 20, 25 minutes. I go off on all these fucking tangents and shit, because I'm passionate. But I also, as I said, I'm still giving background into who I am, why I feel I could speak on the things that I'm speaking about. So anyway, love y'all. For those I care about, peace. Like and subscribe and share. I'm going to post it onto Facebook and all that stuff. I'll talk to y'all later.